Hello, and good morning. Yeah, a few people were wondering what happened to the rocket run. Don't worry, it's still going. It's just incredibly annoying. Anyhow, this guy's next. I always kind of found it a little bit hilarious, but they're still trying to do their usual thing in the intro of like, oh look, it's got a big old cannon thing on a stick body. This doesn't mesh well. Yeah, mesh is great because he's cheating like everybody. All right, moving on. So, same old setup here, and same old start. So we gotta figure out a good little median spot for him, and a good little spot to actually aim at him. So I'm assuming it'll probably be midair on the way down, but we'll find out. Looks like he does have a little bit of ground time. Hell? Okay. Hold on. That would be what's known as my controller jacked up. Because for some reason I threw away my lefties and overboosted, for whatever reason. Anyway, whatever. Which, by the way, for the sake of speed and all that, I'm just going to be just loading the state if anything goes wrong. Simply because it doesn't really make any practical sense to go back and regrind and do all that usual kind of nonsense. Which, I mean, I can do, but I'm gonna think of it. What the hell? Why is this not firing? I don't know what's wrong with my stick. Not really something you ever want to be saying. Anyways. No, not quite there. Oh man, why did I pick Toothpick for a warm-up fight? Brilliant! Okay, so he's all the way over there already. That's the usual thing with Toothpick. He's just all over the dang place. Now, funny thing is, usually you gotta stay within range of him, so that's kind of the one advantage with rockets here. Kind of just stay out of his range and try to plink him this way, but one way or another, it looks like probably having to bust his kneecaps is going to be the way to go here. Also, really, what is going on with my controller? I didn't even switch stuff earlier. I thought I was on the larges. Huh. Well, that's a good start right there. So yeah, I'm going to stay on this outer ring so that it's a consistent height here. It's going to take a minute to get used to his pattern, as per usual. Actually funny that he's not nearly as aggressive as usual. But he still does that usual, oh, I'm gonna hover right above your face and just pew-pew from there and fly away, you know. The most logical maneuver, of course, but still really obvious cheats. Alright. No, I kinda thought he was gonna make his little swerve there. No. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, we'll figure you out. As you do. I'm gonna think that I should probably put this guy in the X2 run, huh? Like, every single time I go to one of these, like, I should put that guy in too. Though, maybe I should put the one from Silent Line as well. I like to think that they're just one guy that keeps coming back. They just have a single AC that's just been sitting around forever, and just the new guy just adds whatever parts are there. If you're wondering on the music, by the way, it's just the base game XCOM 2 OST, because as per usual, I've been obsessed with that lately. So there's that. Alright, well, we're a good ways into this thing, haven't landed a single shot yet. But that's fine, I'm getting a better idea of his landings. He's surprisingly non-threatening at this range. It's really when you need to get into close range that stuff gets a little bit scary. Oh well. No, he didn't go where I wanted him to. Oh boy, it's gonna be a fun one. You know what this is kind of making me think of? There was a run a guy did a while ago. It was just like doing all of Dark Souls 1 like in New Game Plus, I think, using only consumable items. So something like where it got to the point where they needed 99 fire bombs and 99 black fire bombs and 99 throwing knives, and they needed to hit most of them. And it was just like, I think it was like 2.5 hours of just chucking stuff at the guy, waiting for exact patterns to come up. This feels like that. I'm just looking for exact patterns to happen. You know, I guess it's kind of a weird thing, though, that that they had that whole general idea kind of set up even this far back. Hell, even back in the PS1 era. But it didn't really take off until all the Souls games It's like I don't know why why whenever describing it to folks, it always seems like such a big leap of logic. Like, oh yeah, the two of them, just literally every single fight, just assume you're fighting like a mid-tier boss. That's basically AC in a nutshell. If you played Dark Souls, you've played AC. It's like instead of rolling, everybody jumps. That's all. That's the only real thing there. All right. Now that we've made absolutely zero progress, still continue aiming here. The thing I may want to just do is convince this guy to go to a corner. I could go, see, here's the thing. I could aim higher up here, but I remember trying that before, and the thing is his height isn't terribly consistent always. That's why I'm always aiming on the ground, by the way, if you've ever wondered. It's the most consistent spot. Just everybody's got to land eventually. Even without the eye, they all land eventually. And, well, on the ground I can actually aim. Well, at least I can vertically aim to where I know they're gonna be. Okay, he's already run out of his Sawa. He might switch over to a Blade AI here, and if that's the case, I'll just mid him down. Here, buddy. Oh no, Blade's so scary. You come get me now. Are you coming or no? We have Blade fight now or not? Come on. Be aggressive, you know you want to be. Oh no, so scary, nothing I can do in this corner. Oh, yeah, okay, he's gonna do that. That's fine. That's fine, we can just cheese this out. Got what? 84 rockets? That's more than enough to finish him off. You can see how much one took out of him. That was just one of the mids. Got 84 more of them suckers. Okay. Come on now. Go for a blade. Let's speed this up a little bit. Till he decides to go for it. Actually, you know what? He might be more willing to do it up here. This way he has to stay on a kind of level area. He can't attack from behind, so if we just fast forward here, will he land? If not, we'll have to go for one of the out-of-bounds areas. I don't know if you can hear the kids' toys in the background as usual. Alright, let's go. Do you want to come down to the middle? Maybe we have a big old fight here. Come on, Pally. Yeah, know you want to. I was zipping and zooming all over the place. You gonna do anything? Perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. That didn't quite work out as expected. What I wanted to do was try to break off his arm. I should have probably stuck to the hand rockets, actually. Eh, that was a pipe dream. Alright, whatever. That's fine. We can do the same thing again. No problem. So this time, we'll just use the mids and lefties to pull this off. Actually, I'll just use the mids. Then once he drops a Sawa, we can just do it that way. Or maybe I'll just end up breaking him before then. Who knows? I mean, I'm getting pretty close on my shots. Got a pretty good rough idea of his speed and trajectory at this point. That's the thing. That's the thing with LR AIs. They just don't move like a person ever would. Just because there's really no sense in doing what they're doing, because, again, they're cheating, so they can do stuff that people normally wouldn't do. Even AIs wouldn't do. Hang on, one moment, please. Alright. Now's the moment that we find out whether or not... Oh, whoops. How did I just do? Apparently I cancelled out of the fight when I was putting my controller away. Awesome. That's exactly what I meant to do. Aw. Thought I was gonna catch him on his little upswing there, but no. I'm gonna go a little bit more wild with these mids this time. See if I can maybe catch him. Like, ideally what I want to do is maybe land 3 or 4 before that, that whole tricking his AI into blading thing. So I really should have put these on the right side. So, by the way, in case you were ever curious, the whole reason that I have the mids on the left, typically I have, well, obviously they have way more shots, so they're more the spam firing one. What the hell? Freaking OB, seriously. I didn't turn the freaking OB on! Stop dying! I wish I knew it did that. It's something about my controls being no, I don't even think it's my controller bindings, because I don't have anything that's nearby that button, is the thing. And I've never remapped the OB button. So that's anyone's guess as to why that's happening. Like I said, this controller is jank and old and everything, so it's very likely that. Such is life, such is life. But anyway, I want to be within 2,000 of his AP, basically. However way this ends up going. And up? No. Thought he might fly up there. No. Well, there we go. Clipped him in the legs a little bit. But yeah, that's the funny thing. So if you ever try Type A controls, Rockets probably end up sucking a lot more for you. Child, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Get out of it. Come on now. We're not doing that. Give me a moment. Oh man, this is gonna be really weird. It's gonna be really weird if I forget to edit it. But yeah, my kiddo loves trying to get into places that she shouldn't be. It's like trying to randomly ambush people. It's like, oh, nobody will think that I'm possibly hiding in this dog cage, and just like crawl in there and then try to jump out at people. It's like, you do know people can see through that, right? Anyway. Like, does the same thing with any cabinets that are remotely empty. Just like, oh, I'm hiding in here, and then you're just walking by like, oh my god, I got you! It's like, yeah, you did, but please don't do that. Thought you disappeared. It's funny stuff, it's funny stuff. But it's even better when, like, she doesn't realize that they're making noises. So, like, you'll end up going around and be like, oh yeah, I got them, wait a minute, where are they? And then you just, like, slowly lean down from the top like, yes, Dad's been here the whole time. Uh-oh. What is it now? Literally nothing? Alrighty, cool. Yep, that's terrible too, is alright. Like, oh my god! It was nothing. And why are we crying? Because... Alright. Mr. Toothpick. Right there, and slightly missed him. Really, like, if I could ever get a PC that could withstand the absurd pressures of emulating a PS2, I would love to be able to redo this on the PS2 version of LR. Which, again, sounds weird considering how occasionally annoying this run has been. But you have to consider the hitboxes are so much more forgiving on that one. Like, for example, that one that just winged him, or that just, like, completely flew by him there, would have still winged him. But, anyways. You know what? Even before that ridiculously amazing OST upgrade lately, it's just like everything about the XCOM 2 OST is just so good. It's like the original is great, but man, there's just so much friggin' life to it. Like it's basically like Red Dawn meets Independence Day. That's exactly what X2 is. Like, it's just like everything that comes with it. I mean, I've kind of ripped him down a good peg here. I think he's already thrown away his Sawa a long time ago. Just gonna finish these off right here. Maybe take a few hand rocket shots and see if we can trick his AI into blading again. It's just kind of right now. It's just come down to predicting those left sweeps. Realistically, once he starts blading, though, I might get 3 large rockets off, so I might as well hotshot the rest of them and see what happens. Hand rocket-wise, I might get a few more. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to take his arm off. I mean, larges would be far better for the job, for sure. Because at that point, I'm pretty sure his AI just wouldn't know what to do. Not quite. Alright. If I could just land one of these, that would probably be enough to set this up. Which is likely. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Don't fall out of the map. Now, it's funny, so as far as out-of-bounds areas being different, I could have sworn in the PS2 version you got knocked out of bounds for falling down one of those. But just one of them. Like, I think 3 of them were fine and then 1 wasn't. Like, they just missed it by an inch or something. Wonder if anybody else has any mileage with that. Honestly, I've never been a huge fan of LR, so can't completely say for sure, but I think if I didn't give it a try. Alright. Alright, Pally, come on. Do your sweeps. Almost. Mentally still aiming left. What am I doing? Which is weird, because I'm usually always aiming right. Like, not right is incorrect. Obviously, you can't aim correct all the time. Also, my finger wasn't even on square there. How did that fire? Weird. Controller, why are you so janky? Probably gonna have to leave it at this just one guy for now. And yeah, this annoyingness is the only reason I really don't care too much about cheesing him out with the blade strategy. It's just, you know, whatever. I know for a fact he probably can't even be staggered by this thing. For a second I thought he might have been running himself into charging, but no, of course he wasn't. He doesn't charge. He's got infinite energy for days, despite, you know, his build being completely overweight and flying around using a giant laser cannon. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just pot-shotting these right now. Not even aiming too seriously. Just because realistically, it's gonna probably take the blade strategy here because this is too annoying. It seems like after he drops his Sawa, he's just completely changing his movement pattern. There we go, got one more. Probably should be enough for the beatdown. But better safe than sorry after all this time investment, you know? Plus I've got plenty more of these. Kind of a shame because it takes so few shots to actually finish this. And that's kind of the case with all of them, really. Like with Damon, for example, like how frustrating is that fight? But you can just go and repeatedly keep trying with quad nukes, and eventually, like, all you really need is one of them to hit, and he's already completely disabled. Like, the second one probably just will hit just because it wants to. It's like bring quad nukes and small missiles. That's realistically all you probably need. Yeah, one more, although that one did piss off for damage. I'm not sure why. Well, the other ones were doing 700-800. That one's like, no, I'm 400 though. There we go. I think his legs might be starting to get busted. I know, I have the... Wait, do I have the volume turned off? Yeah, sure do. Well, that's loud as hell. Hang on. Nope, that didn't do it. There we go. We'll do it that way. Hopefully the sound's alright. I don't know. It's probably jacked. It's always jacked. I mean, I did it, so of course it's jacked. It's funny, because, like, no matter what I touch, it always ends up having some manner of bizarre sound issues. Like, the other one, it was a Windows 10 thing. Okay, fine, fair enough. Then with this one, it just randomly goes up to max volume with no rhyme or reason. It's just like, nah, I'm at max volume now. But then if you move the volume slider at all, it goes back to normal. So, go figure that out. Alright. This is gonna be annoying to watch. Very, very annoying. Yeah, I know it's been, Ooh, whoops. Hang on. No, crap, wait. Pause. Stop moving windows. Okay. Sound thing, you go away. There we go, now we should be back to being normal here. As I've been told before, like, these are kind of stressful to watch, because it's literally just, are they going to nail the last shot or not? Okay. Blade cheese, come on. Do this thing. Okay, come around. Do your thing. In a close range. I think this is the one where if you fall off, it's out of bounds. The other ones might be a little bit different. Come on. Get close. You know you want to. Just land right next to me and get in your AI loop. Come on. Yeah, this is annoying though. Let me go to one of the other ones. So it stops angrily beeping at me. Alright, my dude, come on. There you go. That's kind of on track. Oh, hang on. Dang it. One moment. Alright, and we're back. Now, come on. Get close, my dude. Get close. I've got rocket cuddles for you. Come on. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, that's looking more like it. No. It's the right idea. Come on, get close. Not great. It was just a complete whiff, because I probably could have finished him right there. Come on. Yes, land and blade, land and blade. Thing is, he doesn't seem to... Yes! Get burnt. He just got blown to pieces. Alright, that works. Oh, so did I. Wait, what the hell? That last explosion did over 1,000? Whatever, screw it. A win's a win. Alright. Save that sucker. And... yeah, whatever. Screw it. Might as well make it a twofer. And before I get completely crushed by this guy. Which is hilarious, because I usually use this guy for target practice. Actually, he was the one that I kept testing whether it was actually possible to break weapon arms, which actually is. They just kind of sadly droop. But it wasn't actually from this guy that wound up being found out. I mean, first off, somebody told me because I could never pull it off, because it's actually pretty much impossible in normal circumstances. You need preposterously high AP, and almost every single shot of something needs to hit you on the arms for that to happen. But an unlimited AP cheat is how you do it. Right. Yeah, this is literally all this guy does. Alright. Yes, yes, his stuff is damaged, as it tends to be a lot of the time, because he doesn't move very much. And his lockbox is tiny, and his odds are tiny. Oh, friggin' amazing. Throw away my lefties again. I want my lefties back, dang it. Alright. Can you please get off that stupid thing? Thank you. Yeah, that little hill is very annoying. Man. Boy, I feel so challenged. Yeah, there's no way in hell this guy ever beat Toothpick, by the way. I'm just saying. And I gotta go.